and it's Friday, October 24th.
And I'm Marley.
We have a short show for you today, but let's get into our segments.
Here's a fan favorite teacher spotlight by Cole and Chris on Mr. Cap.
Here at OHS, we provide a variety of STEM courses, one of which is physics. Physics involves studying the matter, energy, and their interactions, leading to diverse careers in research, engineering, and technology. Here is Mr. Cap to tell you more about it.
What's my favorite lab I do throughout the year? Definitely the bottle rockets. So the kids do 2-liter bottles, we fill them with water, we go outside and we launch them up off on top of the roof. How do I get my students interested in physics? Well, I use lots of weird words and I try to inject a little bit of humor to try to catch their attention. I would have to say probably the astronomy part, because I love space, I love rocket ships, I love talking about galaxies and all that types of stuff, so that's definitely my favorite part. Well, what made me want to become a physics teacher? Well, my degree is in math ed, but the best way to explain math is through physics. So I like doing math problems all over again, same problems over and over again is so boring and it's so lame. So what I like to do is attach some labs to it. So physics is basically math on crack, so that's my game. My favorite physics discovery or creation? I mean, it's gotta be the spaceship, being able to travel so fast and to be able to exit Earth's gravitational pull. So, the students have to take some baseline physics here at the high school level. So the teachers that are here, they care. We're good at explaining stuff. When you get off into the college level, it's a little bit trickier. A lot of times you're gonna have to do self-taught. You're gonna have to go through books and stuff. So you really got a good baseline from high school. And here at the Oviedo High School, we get the best physics teachers.
Thanks, guys. Here's Luke with a Halloween edition of your favorite segment and his 30-second quiz.
I'm Luke Youngblood and I'm here with
Brady Lesser.
All right, Brady, you're on the Halloween episode of 30-Second Quiz. Go! All right, here's how it works. You're gonna get 30 seconds to answer some questions. If you don't know the question, just say pass. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go. What are the 3 colors found in a candy corn?
Yellow, orange, and white.
Correct. How many seeds are on average found in a pumpkin?
Pass.
What is the name of the main character of The Nightmare Before Christmas?
Jack Skellington.
Correct. What state produces the most pumpkins per year?
Pass.
What is the most popular Halloween candy among American children?
Snickers.
Incorrect.
Not candy corn.
Incorrect.
Pass.
All right. All right, and that is time. All right, Brady, you got 2 questions right. You know what you win?
What do I win?
Ah! And we'll see you next time on 30-Second Quiz.
3 weeks ago, the Lions returned the Mayor's Cup to its rightful home on King Street. Here's Evan with some highlights of the game.
Hey Oviedo, I'm Ethan Cain, here with a review of last Friday's football game, where we competed for the Mayor's Cup against our hometown rival, Haggerty. Haggerty kicked off, starting the game off with the Lions on offense, and with Sebastian Galliano as the quarterback, Deshaun Febreze received a pass and made this impressive run for a touchdown, putting the Lions on the board. To follow up, Brock Joyce ran the ball into the end zone for an extra 2 points. Patrick O'Brien kicked off for Oviedo, however it was returned by Haggerty's number 4, Makie McBurse, for an extra 20 yards. The Lions played a strong defense, but the Huskies pushed through for an eventual touchdown by Leandro Gutierrez, and an extra 2 points as well for the Huskies. The Lions returned on the offense, however the ball would turn over to the Huskies for a short time. With the Lions' strong defense, another turnover put the Lions back on the offense and gave Febreze another opportunity to score this touchdown. The Lions scored an extra point and kicked off once again for it to be returned by McBurse. The Huskies once again played a hard offense and McBurse scored a touchdown, and the Huskies kicked for an extra point. The Huskies kicked off again and played an aggressive defense with Cruz Salazar ripping off the helmet of Oviedo's number 1 Jordan Donahue. However, the Lions were able to get back on their feet for Brock Joyce to run the ball in for this touchdown and extra point. Lions played a good defense and Brian Murmwa intercepted this pass for a turnover and possession. However, it was short-lived as Haggerty's number 56, Trevor Calvelli, felt inspired and intercepted this pass. This turnover helped Gavin Miller secure another touchdown and extra point for the Huskies. Quarter 2 ended where Oviedo's marching Lions and color guard performed, as well as the marching Huskies. Quarter 3 began with a kickoff from the Lions, who played a good defense, resulting in a turnover to Oviedo, where Sebastian Galliano made this pass to Emiliano Galarza for this touchdown, and extra point. The rest of quarter 3 was less eventful, with the Lions and Haggerty trading possession. The first points scored of the final quarter were made by Haggerty's Trey Weatherington for a touchdown. Both teams traded possession, and Oviedo on offense played hard.
Lastly, here's this week's Beta Buzz.
Good morning, Lions, and welcome back to Beta Buzz. I'm Carla Chavez Ramirez.
And I'm Jade Wong.
Congratulations again to Betas inducted last Wednesday. We were so glad to see you there.
And thank you to all the Betas who participated in the Fox 35 pep rally on Friday. Now on to our announcements.
Members, be sure to check the OHS Beta Parent Square Group and Canvas class for announcements and other important information.
Our next meeting is Monday, November 10th in the Media Center.
Athletes unable to attend must continue to complete their point cards every semester to remain in good standing within the club. You must earn 4 meeting points and 12 volunteering points.
Some upcoming point opportunities are:
continue bringing in bags of individually wrapped candy for the homecoming parade, which will take place this Thursday, the 23rd.
Also, participating in the Lutheran Haven Flea Market on Saturday for the morning or afternoon shift.
An opportunity you also won't want to miss is State Convention, a national beta competition where you can participate in academic and artistic events according to this year's theme, Wired for Success. It will take place January 9 through 10 at Signia by Hilton, and you can earn 4 points for attending and an additional 4 for competing during the second semester.
Students who won last year get first choice of competing in the event they placed in last year. There will also be a parent and student information meeting Monday to go over registration, chaperone details, and hotel arrangements. Please fill out the interest form if you wish to attend. It'll take place at 6:30 p.m. in the Media Center.
Great Day in the Country will take place November 8th and will also include 2 shifts available.
Our next blood drive is November 20th, and you can earn up to 2 points for donating blood or snacks.
Teacher assistance is worth 1 point an hour, as is tutoring with Mu Alpha Theta if your points for that club are already completed.
We also have a canned food drive going on, so bring non-perishable food items.
Ink cartridge donations are accepted anytime throughout the year. Only small, empty ink cartridges are acceptable. That's all for this week, Betas. Thanks for watching, and go Beta!
Thanks for joining us today, and as always,
Go Lions!